We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
I'm not too crap, brother. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
We are live, guys. I'm saying Mr. Blitztech,
Revenue GS.
J137.
and it's that time for some more Marvel's Daredevil Season 1, Episode 3. Rabbit in a snowstorm. Starving.
Can I get a size 10 and light?
Sorry, we're closing up.
We still playing?
Mr. Plaskable's when he wants to. Worked it out with the owner.
Can I join him for a few balls?
You wanna ask? Knock yourself out.
Just wondering if maybe I could join you for a couple games.
Private game. You mind?
No? Hey. Sorry. I was just really looking forward to throwing a few balls.
Get this moron out of my face. Whoa. Hey.
You got a bad attitude, friend.
Love that smell. Metal and oil.
Like a good revolver better. No chance of jamming up.
Man, look at this. This baby will not jam.
That shit was jamming for
Isn't
sure.
This is how he negotiates, huh?
Damn.
Sheesh.
Whole thing finished.
That lady's just there like, why you still She ain't got cordless, isn't it? This is Hell's Kitchen. Why you call the police, fam?
I want a lawyer.
You're Jack Murdock's kid, aren't you? It's all right. Seal of confession. Anything you said during the Sacramento penance stays between us. Could have killed 10 people. I couldn't tell anyone.
I have to get to work.
Yeah, me too. We might have got coffee first, though. Chamber of Commerce donated one of those fancy espresso machines for meetings and stuff. Make a heck of a latte, if you're interested. Seeing you had a lot on your mind last time you were here. You don't want that latte? Take care of yourself, Father.
Have you forgotten about me, Eric?
Never happened.
No. People's memories these days ain't so good. Back in the day, I couldn't wait to see this you. Me and the boys driving in Friday nights.
Kings don't have bodies in the trunk.
I went to Macbeth.
What's this about you moving to Florida?
Did you hear about Rigoletto?
Pretty retired.
Yeah. In pieces.
Jeez.
Is it the Russians?
The rules. You go first. And then maybe I got something to say. That's the way it's always been.
Russians got to beat up their ass. Somebody's been hitting them hard. Mostly around the docks.
Wasn't Rigoletto.
Police reports get altered. Public records too. But I know a pattern when it shows a thumb in my eye. You know something, don't you?
Yeah. Florida's beautiful this time.
I'm out.
You know the whole let's stay out all night thing?
Yeah.
How about next time we skip the part with the eel?
Deal.
Hey, what do you think about getting a sign on the door?
Well, you got a sign.
A real one.
Some clients first.
Just one little sign. What could it cost?
But you can barely afford to pay me.
I thought you were working for free.
I did. For a day.
You know, she's not really free. Jesus, what happened to your eye?
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. You need a dog?
No, not getting a dog.
What? You don't like dogs? Who doesn't like dogs?
I love dogs.
Everybody loves dogs.
Hi.
Matt.
Do you do walk-ins? I represent a consortium with diversified interests in the private sector, both domestic and international. Investments is my employer.
Not what I was asking.
It's the only name I like to establish, Mr. Murdock.
So, why us?
Obviously, the larger firms aren't able to provide the same hands-on attention that
Foggy,
we
shut up,
Wilson
man.
and Murdock.
It's a fair question.
Foggy, so
I'm here
knees,
because
bro.
my employer has a business in Hell's Kitchen, and who knows it better than two local boys who graduated from Columbia Law cum laude and summa cum laude. Expects no less.
Then forgive me for being blunt.
Blunt is a strong word.
In my line of work, I find it refreshing.
What is that line of work exactly?
What my partner is trying to say is we're still building a practice, so we're very particular about our clientele.
For nothing more than your exceptional skills and your discretion. You'll be fairly compensated.
I'm just gonna see zeros. And
Yeah,
jump.
man. He's already jumping, bro.
It's fair. That's fair.
Your partner doesn't seem convinced. I'm curious about your clientele. Do they all end up working for you after you get them off for murder, or just the pretty ones? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset anyone.
How did you know about Miss Page's situation? She was never charged. There was nothing in the papers.
I have friends on force. I hear I'm not the only one. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. Thank you very. What is your problem?
You wouldn't even give us his name, Foggy.
You wouldn't care if you could see the zeros on this check.
Yeah, maybe you could.
We're running out of
I'll
time.
meet you there.
Meet me. Where the hell are you going? Matt!
It's been taken care of.
So what exactly happened, Mr. Healy? In your own words.
All I wanted was to throw a few balls. Lady at the shoe counter will tell you the same.
She also says that you crushed the deceased skull with a bowling ball.
Self-defense. The man and his, whatever they were, they threatened her life.
They threatened you how? Verbally, physically?
Which sounds better?
Excuse me?
They threatened me both verbally and physically.
Prohaska prior to last night?
No, but I do regret any injurious consequences my actions may have caused.
You have quite the legal vocabulary, Mr. Healy. Am I right in assuming this isn't your first rodeo?
I had issues.
This is mad. Yo, the characters in
second
this
thought.
show.
Mr.
Get away
Healy,
from that, dude.
perhaps our firm isn't the right fit for you. Sorry, I'm late.
I'd be happy to represent you, Mr. Healy.
These two.
Let me start from the beginning. Tell me everything you know.
What's the new phone call?
From the website.
Of course. Thanks.
Insurance talk? That's the worst. I remember with my kids and the dentist.
Yeah.
Got a minute? Talk about next week's spread?
There's a new player on the scene. No one knows who it is or what they want. Everybody's scrambling.
Your assignment's the city desk, Ben.
This is the city. No one else is on this yet. I'm the only one who sees it.
It's not sexy.
We're a newspaper, Ellison, not a girly mag.
You know that's not what I meant, and nobody calls him that anymore.
Put my tie into this.
And you remember what that expose did for circulation? Dick, who decided who gives a shit.
This is a real story.
Yeah, and it's going to end the same as it always does, right? A bunch of fat old guys in some white-collar prison with more fat old guys.
The cops aren't even on this yet. We could be the ones to connect the dots.
It doesn't sell papers, Ben. Not anymore.
You must be a very important man.
Is that a question?
Statement. It's not every day a global investment firm picks up the tab for a murder suspect.
Self-defense.
Wonder if you could shed some light on the man that hired us to represent you.
I don't think I can, counselor.
Can't? You won't. Just trying to build a solid defense, and the connection between Mr. Healy and the man that came to our offices might just help prove his innocence.
Oh.
Maybe they're old friends. Maybe he's a character witness.
Hey.
You go bowling off for Mr. Healy.
When the mood hits.
Deceased, he had no motor vehicle call.
Mad. Oh, this show is sick, bro.
Keep saying we need real clients. That's not a client. It's a shark in a skin suit. You begged him back at the office. There's something off about this whole thing.
We agreed to represent Foggy. We're gonna try this case and let the jury take it from there. Mr. Healy, I suggest we waive criminal procedure law 188. Give the DA more time to explore a plea. In the meantime, the best thing for you to do is to be forthcoming with us. Together, we'll confront the charges honestly. Does that sound good to you?
No.
Excuse me?
I want the 188 date. If I'm indicted, which we know I will be, we'll waive all hearings and discovery and go directly to trial. I'm just gonna have faith in our judicial system.
What the hell?
And you're gonna do your jobs. That's simple. That's simple. And his check's gonna clear.
Woo!
Wait your turn, man.
I got next.
You want to tell me what the hell's going on with you? First you decide we're taking the case. You don't have any. And then you cross-examine the guy like we're playing bad cop, worst
I
cop.
want to keep the lights on. We're gonna take some cases for the money. You were right about that.
Okay, for the record, this is the first time you've ever said I was right. I hate it.
Sometimes we have to do things we aren't proud of.
Yeah. This can't become what we do. So, assuming he's indicted, which, yeah, it's on the DA to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it wasn't self-defense. Showgirl's DD5 says that she didn't come out of the back room until after the fight had started, which helps us.
What about Prohaska's men?
They lawyered up. Wouldn't give a five.
Since when did the victims of assault not get a statement?
Fairly simple form. Here you agree, in writing, to never again disclose information regarding your former employer, the dissolved entity known as Union Allied Construction, or any of its affiliates. Upon execution of this agreement, corporate interests, as they currently exist, agree not to pursue legal action against you.
Everybody did.
Not everyone broke that agreement and distributed confidential information.
I exposed criminal activity.
And had you taken that information to any law enforcement agency, your rights may have been protected. Instead, you went to the New York Bulletin, privately owned news organization.
I had nothing to do with that article. Someone tried to kill me.
While my clients acknowledge no involvement with that individual, claim legal responsibility for his actions, they do feel that it's their non-binding moral obligation to offer you a chance at rebuilding your life.
As long as I keep my mouth shut.
It's a clean slate, Miss Page.
I don't know why they're framing this like it's such a bad thing, bro. Take the P, sign the thing. You already signed the NDA before anything happened anyway. Like,
The guy's explaining everything, bro.
He's on your side, like, even if he's the ops.
You bang on the router, right? Oh, hey, no more long lunches until this is over.
You got it.
All right. Practice insights for New York State Penal Law 3515. And in the state of New York, I'll remind you that my client is not required to prove that he was justified in his actions. Instead, it's up to the prosecution at the end of this case. The only verdict that you can render will be not guilty.
If you should fail to rid honor.
So I'll be over soon, okay? Just keep it together to the verdict. Can you do that? You ask me, it's almost like they're doing you a favor. I mean, you don't want something like that floating around.
That uppercut's crazy, you know, every time.
I said stay down.
What do you have on her? A tape! It's a tape, okay? What's on it? A mistake she made when she was 19 and pretty. Something she don't want her kids to know about.
You get rid of it.
I can't.
Not a discussion. Who do you work for?
I don't know.
I want a name.
There isn't one. That isn't how this works. If the light's on in the window, I got a job. I don't do this. I'm somebody else's job.
Tell her to get a self-excuse from the jury. Personal reasons, whatever it takes. After that, she never sees you again. Tonight.
Not care, boy.
Just giving these men a choice. Do you know what I'm saying?
The court grants the motion to excuse juror number 8 from service due to extenuating personal circumstances. First alternate juror will replace her. Would the defense care to make a closing argument?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
What the hell is he doing?
Right and wrong. Good and evil. Sometimes the delineation between the two is a sharp line. The man is dead. I don't mean to make light of that, but these questions, not everyone feels this way. Not everyone sees the sharp line, only the blur. The man is dead. And my client, John Healy, took his life. And facts have no moral judgment. They merely state what is, not what we think of them, not what we feel. They just are. But here, in this courtroom, the judgment is yours.
And that size is yours.
I need to talk to you. Sensitive, Paul.
You know what's funny, man?
Where is he?
She-Hulk had this blueprint and went the way that they went. Nah, bruv, not even on a joke thing. On a serious level, bro. On a serious level. Like, this is better than bare other lawyer procedurals, bro. Or alone, like other ones that are trying to be just that. This is better. Like, and then they're like, we're gonna have, what's her name? Cardi B twerking on episode 3 or whatever. It's a bit mad, bro.
I'm laughing because earlier on when they were interviewing the guy at first place and they're going back and forth, the levels of like shit in between them.
They should have just brought her in season 4 of Daredevil. Even when I think about it, imagine if that she had a case and he had a case and she's coming in as the what do they call her? The mutant liaison or whatever, the superpowered liaison. And that's really their first interaction. That's more of a way that they would really blow her back out than the nonsense they was doing. She's there swiping on Tinder and shit, bro.
Even having clients like Karen.
Exactly, bro. Like, dickhead thing, bro.
2 lawyers.
I know how hard this must be for you.
My husband was found dead in your apartment. You have no idea how any of this is for me.
Nothing ever happened between me and Daniel.
You think I don't know that? I know how much Danny loved me. Whatever it is you're after, Miss Page, I can't help you.
They killed Danny. They tried to kill me, and now they just shuffle some papers and change their name, and they get away with it?
Yes.
Let it go.
Isn't it?
I've tried.
Not hard enough.
It just doesn't feel right.
He said the same thing. A few days before, he said something didn't feel right at work with numbers, kids.
They have to pay for what they've done.
They won't listen.
We'll make them listen.
I already signed.
You got kids.
I have 2 kids, Miss Page, and they're all that
Okay.
matter to me now.
Excuse me, Mr. Yerrick?
So they tell me.
I read your article. I think there's more to the story.
Cameron's terrible, you know. That was actually terrible.
It's my understanding from this note that you have been unable to reach a verdict.
We have not, Your Honor.
Well then, Mr. Healy, that was a hell of a speech you gave Murder.
Jeez. Ooh. The exchange is mad, isn't it? Ooh.
Come on.
Mad.
The man that hides your orders. Who is you? And I'm afraid of you. Tell me. Who does he work for? That kid that got away today.
That's a savage, bro.
Is it?
Come on. Interesting.
You're not gonna test me. You think this is still
He's
good?
going to jump off a building.
Oh, he's about to shoot himself right now, bro.
His name. You don't do that, not to him.
Oh!
He'll find me.
Yeah, he about to jump, bro.
Nah.
Well, that thing, yeah, that
I
shot
remember
thing.
he licks his head off, bro.
That's not him.
He'll find everyone I've ever cared
Bro,
about.
watch.
And do the same to them. So that no one ever does what I just did.
You're thinking about the car.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
He's going for the spike.
Coward.
Yeet.
Jeez! Yo!
It's Punisher talking to you early from season 1. Close the case on these man.
Yeah, my man's one bad day away, isn't it?
Bro!
Oh, shit!
That would be legit though, seeing a bad Daredevil. Well, not bad Daredevil, but like a
Pushed.
Punisher, like
Pushed.
Yeah, pushed. Yeah,
Pushed.
that's the one.
It's an old children's joke. You hold up a white piece of paper and you ask, "What's this?" A rabbit. You interested or just looking?
Interested.
Always ask me, how can we charge so much for what amounts to gradations of white? I tell them it's not about the artist's name or the skill required. Not even about the art itself.
Come on.
All that matters is, how does it make you feel?
No!
It makes me feel alone.
So good, man. So good. Ah.
Legit, man. First time seeing and hearing man like Wilson Fisk. And look what happened, man. This is how you set up a villain, you know. This is how you set him up.
Just looking at pain makes me feel alone.
It's everything, man. The build up to it was super sick. Like, just hearing his name, obviously earlier in the episode, we don't talk about his name. Then later it's like, oh, I can't say his name. Then you say his name. Then it's like the repercussions of saying his name, self-inflicted, boom. Then you're meeting, man. I thought that was sick. I thought the inclusion of, what's his name? The reporter, Ben, was super legit as well. Like the way he came into it and the way like they used Karen to like tie up that whole situation and close the case in terms of Union Allied is closed, is a now closed business, and they've sorted that out. But to their public case is now about to open up in terms of being in the newspaper and even like setting up Ben so quickly in terms of where he's at with his job position, what he usually does, where this case is gonna get him. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's in the shit from the beginning, bro. Like,
you know the way they treat him, like cases in newspapers.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's gonna get, he's on the edge of getting fired already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then Karen, this big ass problem that his boss has just told him to leave alone, walks in and says, "I've got exactly what you want." And you know what he is, bro. He's gonna chase the case, yeah, bro. So, bruv, it's sick. It's like any character they bring in, no one is okay. No one's okay. Like, no one's living just a normal, I'm going to work, I'm fine life. Everyone has got extreme circumstances. Even talk about Ben, he's about to get fired, and his wife, he's got his wife's situation as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, they never let anyone be chilling. Everyone's got to have a real issue going on, plus the case that we're dealing with. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just love that pressure because it makes every scene feel pressure. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no like, oh, we can kind of chill. Like, there's just a more compounded drama, stress happening. Do you know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. I like how they also set up his character as well, like from the past with that whole dialogue with, I guess the guy was in the criminal world from before. So it's like, oh, he didn't just sub on to this today. Like, I've been here. Do you know what I mean? So I like that, man. But yeah, I like how these men took the case of a criminal, because usually, I think like most times they'll probably like, these type of characters will take the high road and be like, oh, we can't represent these guys. But then like Matt taking this, knowing that like, yo, we need the bread. Yeah. So we're going to use this to like raise the profile of the company, win the case. But then I know I'm going to get you in the streets. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he just didn't know how he was going to play out because he's still learning like how big a scheme things are in it. So like the repercussions of that as well, he's going to have to deal with that because of the bigger opponent he's going against, who he has no idea. Yeah, man, super solid. I love the whole lawyer stuff as well. They were coming through, do you know what I'm saying? Not just on their side, but others around the sea, do you know what I'm saying? The whole conversation Karen had with the other dude, super legit, man.
Even just going deeper into that, like, it's almost like every single character that comes across someone else, it's almost like there's always opposing sides, from Foggy to Matt, Matt going with the new clientele. Like, there's always someone having the opposite agenda of said person. That's how I feel like there's always like
conflict.
Yeah,
conflict is rooted in everything. In every single thing.
Like I said, that just compounds that issue, which then compounds the bigger issue.
Yeah. The main case. And this is
And then the case is like, we just saw like episode 3.
The main case is still unfolding. The main case hasn't even. We don't know what the main case is yet. 3 episodes in. Do you know what I'm saying?
And then just the shrouded mystery of like just the looming fear of finding this guy who's creating problems in your freaking backyard. It's legit, man. It's legit. Everything's just...
I love that because it's like, even though you're saying that, it's making me think about like, we're uncovering more about Wilson Fisk, but Fisk is in the position where he's uncovering more about Daredevil. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's all like, it's that juxtaposition with those two as well. Like, but we're here learning everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just a good position to be in. And the run times. I've been looking at the run times and I'm like, bro, they do 53, 54 minutes so perfectly, bro. Like, the pacing is beautiful for the show. The mix of action, drama, just, you know, conversations and talking and everything else, all super legit. And again, I'm loving the way they just pepper in his powers, bro. They showed us the full thing, episode 1, and then throughout, they just, it's here. This is how we use it. This is how, like, on a day-to-day basis, when you'd think, oh, he's not using his superpowers, he is using his superpowers. Just the whole fact that, like, through the episode, he's just tracking my man through his watch. Love this, bro. Love this, man. Subtle, but very powerful at the same time, man. Cold. No filler. I mean, but the thing is, we got 13 episodes. But it's like, how could they even have filler? Do you know what I'm saying? What would filler look like here? Because they're legitimately giving us everything every episode. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see. Yeah, I'm interested to see what I've gone.
We're interested as well. But yeah, man. Another good episode, guys. Let us know in the comments down below what do you think of episode 3. And we'll see you on the next reaction. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
Within your GS.
J1 for the Cyber Nerds.
Peace.